Hello students, in the previous session we have we have discussed about the Cohen-Sutherland line clipping algorithm. So moving on to the next topic, that is polygon fill area clipping. To clip a polygon fill area, we cannot apply a line clipping method to the individual polygon edges directly, because this approach would not in general produce a closed polyline. Okay, we can process a polygon fill area against the borders of clipping window using the same general approach as we have done in the line clipping. We need to maintain a fill area as an entity as it is processed through the clipping stages, which let us consider an example to study about that. Just go through these points. Okay, it is somewhat similar to line clipping only, but since a polygon, it's a solid area, isn't it? So you need to consider different edges or borders of the rectangle. So here the clipping window we have defined, or a clipping rectangle we have defined, and it's a polygon, the star structure. Okay, as you can see the structure, star structure, aesthetic structure. So we have a rectangle which we call as the clipping window, as you can see. Then we are in the first stage. What we are doing, we are observing any of the border of the particular rectangle you can select. Okay, we have selected the left, as you can observe. Let me change the color of this. Yeah, fine. See here, this particular portion is clipped off. This particular portion, which one? See, the a portion of the rectangle which is crossing the portion of the polygon which is crossing the left hand side of the rectangle clipping window, which is clipped off. Then we'll proceed to further. We'll go for the right clip, that is stage 2. Next stage, this is considered as stage 1. Go for stage 2. So we are carrying forward that updated model in stage 1 to stage 2. So leftmost portion remain clipped off, so we are performing right clipping here. This particular portion will be deleted. Then go for the stage 3. Next stage, once again any of the portion you can select, take the updated model. So bottom as well as top are remaining. Here in this particular stage we have clipped off the bottom portion of the particular image, right? So the image portion which is falling outside the rectangle is clipped off, bottom portion. Then finally the remaining or left out portion is the top portion. Go for the next stage. Hope it is visible, right? Yeah, it is visible. The top portion is also clipped off here. This is what the total result or the final result. This model is the final result after performing the polygon clipping. Unlike line clipping, since line clipping in one stage we are performing, one or two stages maximum we are performing, but here polygon, it depends on the type of the polygon. Okay, shape of the polygon and how many number of edges or borders it crosses. Here this particular polygon is crossing all the 4 edges or borders of the clipping rectangle. That's why one after the other, here we have considered that, since we have considered it from left, then right portion is considered, bottom as well as top portions are considered one after the other, or as a sequence of operation to get the final model after clipping. Okay, that is what about the polygon clipping. Same thing is mentioned here as a point or explanation description. You can go through. Okay, you can go through it. See, line segment, yeah, joints is a type of polygon only. Another example is given here, as you can see, right? Hope it is visible. Yeah, now it is visible, I think. So 1 to 2, check the point numbers. 1 to 2, a triangle and a clipping window is defined. A triangle with the endpoints of the triangles are 1, 2 and 3. What are the endpoints? 1, 2 and 3 are the endpoints, isn't it? Check here, 1, 2 as well as 3 are the endpoints of the triangle, right? Now the triangle which crosses at location 1 dash, right? At location 1 dash, the top portion of the polygon, right? And it also crosses 2 dash, right? At location 2 dash, the bottom portion of the clipping window, as well as 3 dash and 3 double dash, 3 dash and 3 double dash. As you can see, one is 3 dash and other one is, check carefully, one is said as 3 dash and the other one is marked as 3 double dash, right portion, as well as one more point we have, top portion 1 double dash also, right? So observe carefully, you have to clip off, let me change the color, yeah, see this particular portion, you have to remove from here as a, and in this region also we have to clip off this particular portion which I am highlighting, concentrate, and bottom portion, see the portions which falls outside the clipping rectangle or clipping window, right? So this is what the updated model. So we have the points, concentrate on the points 1 dash to 1 double dash, right? 1 dash to 1 double dash, just check here, 1 dash 1 double dash, 3 double dash, 3 dash, we have 3 double dash is there, 3 dash is there, then 2 double dash, and hope it is visible, 2 double dash and 2 dash, right? These points are connected and model, updated model is shown, right? Fine. So to perform the polygon clipping we have a method, okay, we have a method to perform the polygon clipping, Sutherland Hodgman polygon clipping algorithm. How we have the Liang-Barsky as well as Cohen-Sutherland line clipping algorithm. No, in the same way we have Sutherland Hodgman polygon clipping algorithm. So it's an efficient method for clipping a convex polygon fill area developed by Sutherland and Hodgman. The model is proposed or algorithm is proposed by them, okay. This sends the polygon vertices through each clipping stage so that a single clipped vertex can be immediately passed to the next stage. So it's a pipeline architecture, pipe one after the other, or sequence of steps we are performing, which you can see here. Just now we have considered the example, right? If you consider this as a pipeline, so the first stage, consider this as the first stage of the pipeline. So for the next stage of the pipeline, the model obtained in the first stage is given as an input for the next stage. For the third stage, model obtained in the second stage will be given as input, and so on, okay. That is what the basic idea of Sutherland Hodgman polygon clipping algorithm, okay. The final output is a list of vertices that describes the edge of the clipped polygon fill area, okay. Then yeah, list of vertices will be defined, the list of vertices, as you can see here, 1 2 3 is the primary vertex, then we have considered additional vertices in the list, depends on the clipping window, like 1 dash 1 double dash, 2 dash 2 double dash, 3 dash as well as 3 double dash, right? Those things should be updated in the list of vertices, and while drawing the polygon, the appropriate vertex or position should be chosen. Now there are four possible cases we need to be considered when processing a polygon edge against one of the clipping boundary, okay. As you can see, the different points or list of points or cases proposed by the Hodgman, Sutherland Hodgman, okay, for the polygon clipping. The first one possibility is that the first edge end point is outside the clipping boundary and the second end point is inside, right? First end point is outside and of the edge, and as well as the second one is the inside. Of course it is there in the previous if you look at the previous example, but in the previous example all the endpoints basically they are kept outside. You can take one of the endpoint as inside, right? Instead of drawing 3, you can consider that 3 somewhere over here. In that case it would be how does it looks? It looks like somewhere, yeah, it looks like this, right? This particular portion will remain as it is, no need to clip off anything, right? Fine. Then or both endpoints could be inside the clipping boundary. This is also one of the possibility, both endpoints could be there inside. So instead of 1 and 3 taking, we can consider 2 endpoints, 1 as well as 3, whereas 2 can be kept outside, right? This also a kind of triangle, only the particular portion should be clipped off. These things will remain inside only, isn't it? Fine. Then go for the next one. Another possibility is that the first endpoint is inside, the clipping boundary, and the second endpoint is outside, of course. And finally, both endpoints could be outside the clipping boundary. Both endpoints could be outside the clipping boundary, as you can see. Both the 2 and 3, if you consider line segment, both the endpoints are there outside the boundary. 1 and 3 or 1 and 2, whatever you take, all are there outside the boundary, isn't it? So these are the cases. Okay, primarily we have to study about these cases to understand the clipping concept. To facilitate the passing of vertices from one clipping stage to the next clipping stage, the output from each clipper can be formulated, okay, as shown below. You just go through the same thing what we have discussed, okay. It is given in terms of vector v1, v2 and v1 dash and so on, as you can see here. V1, okay, actually v1 to v2, v1 endpoint is there outside, v2 is there inside. So v1 to v1 dash, this particular portion should be removed, isn't it? So updated point should be v1 dash, right? So you can see the case number 1, okay. The what is the output? v1 dash to v2 is the output. In case number 2, v2 as well as v1, just observe case number 2, okay. These two endpoints we are considering, both the endpoints are there inside, so output remains the v2 vector form, okay. Same thing, v1 to v2, v2 in the sense v1 to v2, it is a we have taken the directional line, right, vector. So v1 to v2 or vector v2 should be kept as it is, okay. Case number 3, v1 to v2, so left hand side, right to left we have taken, check the arrow mark, right. v1 to v2 you cannot consider because v2 is there outside. v1 till v1 dash you are only to be, so output will be v1 dash till v1 dash, v1 to v1 dash. And in this case both are there out, both are there outside, v1 as well as v2, both the endpoints are there or kept outside. You cannot consider any of the endpoint, so vector will be null vector, or simply it is output is marked as none. Very simple concept, just go through and note down the things, okay. Basic concepts only. The same 4 different cases are explained here. Case number 1, 2, 3 and 4, it is very simple. You can easily observe, right, which part is there inside and which part is there outside, so which one to be clipped off, right. One more example is given here, where partially some of the point, yeah, one endpoint is there completely inside the clipping window and 2 endpoints 1 and 3 are kept outside, right. So just go through this example, okay. Just go through the clipping stages and all. Let us continue our discussion in the next video. Go to the, you can go to the, you can observe the page numbers. I'll tell you the page numbers. Page number, whether it is visible, let me check. Yeah, page number 11 of the document, 10 and 11, okay. You just observe that. If you have any doubt, you ask. Thank you for watching.